What's cracking? Oh, yeah. Tuesday, December, getting close. We're getting close to Christmas, right? It's almost Christmas time. I've got to get my Christmas shit together for the boys. This is Jon Fitch Knows Nothing. I still know nothing. Trying to figure it out. Maybe you can help. Episode, I think, 36. I messed up. I thought it was 35, but it's 36. I had to fix the thumbnail. It took extra time this morning. Had a fun weekend. Got to go up to Sacramento. I've only been there a couple times before. It's okay. It's okay. It was an okay place. I had fun. Yeah, we'll talk about what I was doing in the Sac. All right, first let's sing something. There's only two things in this life that make it worth living. That's ukes, tune good, and firm feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. It's nice though. I got my song, and I got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams Payne songs, Newberry's train songs, and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody, maybe nobody feel no pain. I'm off. I couldn't even make it through that whole beautiful song. Oh man, I'm off. I'm way off. But yeah, dude, let's do it. So I got to take part in the first ever Fitch and Tinkle SMASH Everything live taping. We did a live taping up in Sacramento. We went in a little bit early. Did the sidebar area. Had a little fun there, talking about some recent events, talking about the Ruiz Joshua fight. A little bit of a letdown. I think we're all pulling for the chubby fat kid. We all wanted to see the chubby kid do it again, but the chubby kid may have peaked. He might not have wanted it. He came in heavy. Ruiz came in heavy for the fight. I don't understand. Maybe that's as high as he wanted to go. Maybe he thought that he was guaranteed a rematch, and he may be, because who else is there? Who else are they gonna have Joshua fight? It's a payday, especially if Joshua thinks he can outbox him technically, and just do what he did again. Just throw the jab, stay away, clinch him up when it gets close. He may want to take that fight again because it's a payday if that happens. But, Ruiz was hoping for a little bit more out of him. But, he needed to be in a lot better shape than he came in for that fight in order to get inside and get around that jab and put some hands on the guy. But Joshua fought a good fight. Very technical. But, I think we're all kind of hoping for another magic night from Ruiz. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get that again if they do a third one. Because I don't know who's left for him to fight. I don't know. Then again, I don't know a lot of the boxers today. I don't know, man. Promoters today, do they not care if we know who their fighters are? Is that just the way it's gone now? Or there's the maybe it's I don't know, man. Maybe just people just are so in. They just want to see the fight. They don't care at all if it's technical or good or whatever. They just bum fights. They can do bum fights. We can do bum fights. Let's just do that. Why not? Who cares? Who cares about legitimate sporting contests? Let's just have poor people fight for money. Yay! Let's get them CTE. That'll work great. That'll be good. I don't know. I don't know what's good anymore. I guess I'm a boomer. But we had good. It was a good turnout. Well, we went early. We went like at 5, and we did our little thing. And then they had another comedy show that night. Tinkle All the Way. Kris has put that together. He hosted this, bunch of comedians together. He had who do we have? We had Bobby Moto joined us for the stream. I'm not sure when Kris is going to have that up to listen to, but we also had who was our other guest? We had another guest, Nick Larson Comedy came on. I think we had 2, maybe 3 guests. It's a good time. And then the comedy show afterwards, of course, was it was good. I had a good time. Had some drinks, had some food, dinner and a show. It was good. It was nice. Good times. I suggested go out and check out the Punchline in Sacramento. Check out all your comedy clubs. Get out and do something fun. Of course, there was the feminist comedian, and it's just like nobody laughs. Nobody laughs. Like, you see the jokes coming a mile away. It's just wah wah wah. I don't know what the thing is. Like, somebody's pushing this stuff out there. Like, is it the people in power? Like, all the big cushy jobs, all the nice jobs go to people who sell out in that way, but like nobody laughs at it. I don't understand it. But yeah, so that was our little deal. Hopefully we'll make more of those. I'd like to do more of those. Hopefully I can arrange something where this would be a way to do it. If we could do those, we could set those up. If they could be like the main event of the thing, if we get enough people behind that, that would be cool. And then go to the different titties. I'd like to go to the different titties around the country. Sounds like fun. But no, travel around and then do a seminar in the daytime. Teach some Fitch Smash out there. Help you all master violence. And then go to the comedy club at night and do a podcast. That would be fucking pretty brilliant. We need to get some technical things set up, though. We need the camera. It should be probably live streamed. I would think the live stream would be best. Record it and live stream at the same time, and then like a screen, a nice screen to like show some of the ridiculous stuff out there. That would work great, I think. Excuse me, but that's slow progress, building slowly, building lots of things slowly. 2020 it's going to be a breakthrough year, I think, or it's going to kill me. It's like the wall. The wall is in 2020. I'm either going to smash through it, climb over it, move around it, or it's going to crush me. We'll see. I'm not real sure. I'm not sure where it's going. Life's an adventure and a mystery. Yay. But yeah, so it was a good weekend. I got to stay at a riverboat also. The riverboat was, it made me feel gigantic. I felt like a huge human being because the ceiling's only maybe 7 foot tall. Right, so like I'm taking my shirt off or I'm putting my coat on. I'm like smash my hand in the ceiling. The doorways are small. The doors are small themselves because it's an old riverboat. And it's also it's slanted. It's a little slanted. So you get up, roll out of bed. If you're not prepared, you could roll all the way off the bed and down the floor to the wall. If you're not careful, because there's a little bit of a slant. There's a slant as you walk there, so you have to be careful with that. Yeah, it's a strict no smoking facility, but there was some allegedly some marijuana smoke outside on the deck, and somebody didn't like it. Somebody complained, so that was an issue. It wasn't really though. Like somebody knocked on the door and complained and ran away, which makes no sense because it was out on the deck. Go to the deck and yell at somebody. But yeah, man. So we stayed in this like old town in Sacramento. So it was a trip. It was like not what I was expecting. Like it looked like a town where like it looked like a small town in Michigan by the lake. It was more of what it felt like, but it was good. It was a good time. I recommend it if you're ever in Sacramento. Stay on a boat. Get yourself on an old boat, and they needed gambling though. That's the thing. There should have been a poker table downstairs. So they have those boats, the river boats in Indiana, right? And the river boats in Indiana, they're for gambling because technically you're not in the state. You're not technically there. You're in the water. Who owns the water? The water is always moving, right? So how do you know where you're at? That's the argument that was used a long time ago in Indiana in order to have the river boats there for gambling. And it's worked pretty well. Fuck, man. But yeah, man, you guys been watching? You guys been following along with the Fitch and Tinkle SMASH podcast at all? Because we haven't put much video stuff out. We haven't put hardly any video stuff. It's all audio, and I think we need to start putting up some video content or something too. Or at least we need more shows. We've been putting up one audio show a week. That's usually what we're at, I think. But yeah, there's so many podcasts out there. Let's see. I'm gonna check my connections. All good. All right. So what are you guys up to? Paracram, where you been, man? Paracram says, man, it's that time of year. Huh. Yes, it is. It is that time of year where I've got a decent t-shirt on underneath, but it gets cold. So the garage is cold. So I'm yeah. I'd rather not get sick than have on nice clothes. But I needed some sweaters. I need to go get some sweaters maybe. That way I can be warm in here and not look homeless. But it's something that I've been not arguing, but I've been having discussions about dress and how you look and how you present yourself with people. And there's an overwhelming argument here in the Bay Area that, oh, well, just because how you dress doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's people who wear sweats and scrubs and shitty clothes every day, and they're multimillionaires. And to me, that doesn't matter. Like, that person isn't optimizing themselves. So, okay, they made money being a slob. So why, you succeeded in one aspect of your life. You've lifted yourself up in one aspect. Okay, boom, making money. I know how to do that. I am good at this skill. I'm good at this thing. I can produce money. Why then, do you just coast? Is that the thing? People just want to coast? Okay, well, I've got the money handled. I don't need to do anything else. I'll just wear shitty clothes. And I kind of had this mentality too for a long time, because I would go to the nightclub in my sweatpants and flip flops because I could. But that was really stupid, I think, looking back at it. There could have been much, much more good times had, I think, if I wasn't slubbed out, scrubbed, whatever. Like, why not do the best you can do at everything you're doing? Why is it too, you know, why succeed in one place and then be lazy and a turd in another place? Why is that a part of our conditioning? Like, I understand the don't judge a book by its cover type of thing. The clothes don't make the man or whatever. I mean, they kind of do. Like, if you don't have enough self-respect to wear something halfway decent, present yourself, like if your mind's not there, where is your mind? What type of things do you care? Will you put energy and effort into if you won't even put energy and effort into how you dress or how you look? And I got to think that's got to have some underlying biological implications, right? As when you walk into a room, regardless of what your intentions are in that room, like you walk through a room and you start sizing people up. Like your rear brain is going to size people up on its own. It's going to see if there are any threats. It's going to see if people are male or female. It's going to see if there's any viable mating options. It's going to see if there's any danger around. You could just be scrolling through on your phone, not paying attention, but your animal brain, your lizard brain is still clicking through and trying to figure out what's going on in that situation. So why not elevate yourself? I feel like that used to be a thing. It used to be a thing, try to be your best self, put yourself best foot forward. Why is it all of a sudden nowadays that it's all like, just be a fucking turd? Don't do anything yourself. Like even that's the Billie Eilish is a new thing right now. Oh, because she's whatever popular and wears sweats around. So, like she doesn't write her own music. Okay, she can sing. So, like everything else is crafted for her by other people. Is it really like it's you're being yourself? Is that really being yourself? Just dressing like a shithole, like it was dressed like shit, like you live in a shithole, like. I don't know. It's weird to me. Like I understand that, you should, even the concept of like, you're just great the way you are is kind of effed up a little bit, right? Because like, you're perfect. You're perfect. Don't try to improve at all. Don't try to get better. You're perfect just the way you are. Shove some more fucking processed shit in your face. Do that. Consume more. Consume more. You're perfect. We love you. I can't wait until we get to that point where the Walmart greeters are actually saying they love you when you come in the door. I love you. Welcome to Walmart. I love you. I want somebody to tell me they love me and mean it. Team all day says Wild Fury. Yeah, that's the next big one that people would like to see. Who knows if it will happen though. Give those guys their money. Floodland, what's up, dude? MOB Remember says, have you seen that Brother Nature fight thing? Some IG influencer got effed up trying to act hard. Ooh, no, I haven't. I didn't see that at all. But that's gonna happen. You're playing games. Not everybody's playing a game. Not everybody's in your cool game clique. You might catch a case, might catch a beating if you step to the wrong people and you play a joke. You don't know who's got a gun. You don't know who doesn't have a sense of humor. There's lots of people who don't have senses of humor. Oh, there's cats running across the roof. It's crazy. I am Will. What's up, dude? He says, it's always buffering when I watch. Maybe your internet sucks. Everybody else all right? Anybody else buffering? Could be because I'm buff. It It could be that. That could be the reason. My buffness, the internet can't handle it. The internet skips and slows down when I'm on it because I'm buff. Jason Burmis, what's up, dude? Says, kicked out 26 videos in 24 hours yesterday, John. Let me tell ya, no small task. Felt good, though, knowing if I set my mind to something, I can get it done. Yeah, man, 24 videos? That's impressive. Sean Tobin says, yo, how are all the chill peeps doing today? Organizational skills cascade throughout all one does, including their presentation to the world. Damn. In the 20s, people wore suits everywhere. Yeah, they did, man. They wore suits everywhere. They dressed up nice. Like, it was an event. We're going to go ride on a train. Ooh, I'm going to wear my best train outfit. Now it's just slobbery. Like, why? Oh, life is so easy now that we should just wear towels around. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, I've been on the other side. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm old. I'm a boomer now. Boom. Like, let me push the button, and now I feel all these ways about things. But no, man, I was that guy. I wore sweats everywhere. Wore all the free shit. Like, my outfits were ever since college. Like, it was free sweats and wrestling gear, free shoes, right? Wore those things, and then I had sponsors and shit. They gave me T-shirts and things. I wear those. So, like, I didn't put any effort into appearance necessarily. My hair grew until it was long, and then I shaved it bald, or buzzed it, and then I would just wash, rinse, and repeat. Just keep doing it again. Grow it out, shave it, grow it out, shave it. But yeah, where did that mentality get shoved into my head? Because it's not uncommon. A lot of other people believe that too. Like, people still have, discussions with people about it now, that they're like that. And I'm just wondering why. Where did it happen? Was it where we're like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck how we look. Like, it seemed like that was like, it made a lot of sense when I was younger, 5 years ago, maybe. But now I look back at it, I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? What are you wearing? Why did you wear that? I mean, not even talking about sweats, just like clothes that fit right. I posted up that picture on Instagram the other day. It was of me winning the MMA Mexico world title. And I've got on this shitty polo shirt and somebody's older brother's pants or something. Like, they're big parachute pants. They look like MC Hammer pants. Go Hammer. Can't touch this. And what the fuck was I doing? That wasn't that long ago. I was like 2000. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. It didn't seem like that long ago. It's 2004. I think that probably happened. 2004, 2003, 2004-ish. Right? So, man, I'd already graduated college and I'm still dressing horribly. Like, how did I get that through my head that, yeah, man, fuck how I look. But, like, we still watched movies where things looked cool. Like, I didn't have any superheroes that I was like, yeah, this guy's awesome. He wears sweatpants all day. Like, like, it's obvious. It's painfully obvious that aesthetics matter. And, it doesn't define you as a person, but it definitely adds some flavor. It definitely adds some flavor to who you are. Floodland says, a good-looking, fit person looks good in a T-shirt and jeans, but different people have different priorities. I agree with that, but not 100%. The fit of the T-shirt and jeans matter. If they're not fitted, if you're in shape, you got a good haircut, but you got a baggy shirt and baggy pants on, like, it takes away from how you look. It's true. And it doesn't have to be expensive either to do these things. Sean Tobin saying if they could afford it. Yeah, if they talking about the suits in the 20s. Yeah. I mean, even the little kids, I mean, they may only have like one suit, one pair of slacks, but like that's they still dressed a lot better. That's for sure. Like, what's wrong with trying to look your best? Now I think maybe it's a consumer thing. It's consumerism is gotten to people. They want you to buy cheap, shitty clothes and keep replacing them or something. Buy the new printed graphic T-shirt for acceptance. I'm not sure, man. Water Polo, what's up, dude? He says, what's going on, John? This is my favorite part of the year. The finals are this week, and then I have 3 weeks of off from teaching. I'll be working out like a madman. Yep, that's good, man. That's good. I understand the comfort in regularity, knowing where my paycheck is coming from, knowing I got this time off. It's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a survival thing. We want to get away from the anxiety of not knowing. And I am fucking raging in the not knowing right now. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Be interested to see if next year is the year I break out and do great things or become homeless. One or the other, something's going to happen. We'll see. Only one way to find out, to do it, right? Ooh. Nanj Min, hello from Japan. What's up, dude? How you doing? Floodland says to Nanj, are you Japanese? If so, how do you feel about Brazilians modifying jiu-jitsu? Ooh, controversial. Yeah, I wonder if Japan's pissed. Like you motherfucking Gracies. We came down there to show you some judo, and you guys fucked it all up with your ground shit. Laying on your backs with the guard, hidden arm bars. Jesus. We want a pon. Sean says, I always found the whole wearing torn jeans BS in high school weird. What was that? Middle class white guilt over being able to afford nice clothing. I can, yeah, that is weird. That is an interesting thing. I was never big on the rib thing. Like the girls with ripped jeans are cool because you get to see the legs. It's like a peek at the leg. Ooh, nice legs. That was, I get that. That's understandable. Who doesn't want to look at some nice, smooth, feminine legs? But yeah, the distressed denim, I can see they have a cool look. There's a rake look with that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the worn out jeans, I guess. Sedant says, yo, John, how are you doing? I'm good, Sedant. I hope you're good. Got 20 watching, guys. Make sure you get the thumbs up. Floodland says, John, I loved your haircut when you fought Berkman last time. It's seriously unique. The crooked mohawk, that one, that was fun, but it's kind of bad luck. I got choked to death. I don't have a good history with the sideways mohawk. My wearing a sideways mohawk and or crooked mohawk and being choked to death, those are bad odds. 100% of the time I've had a crooked mohawk, I was choked to death. Water Polo says, what are your thoughts on Ruiz Jr. and his physique during versus Joshua? How can a professional athlete look that way? Come on, man. Yeah, he put on the extra poundage. It was not good. Like, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, he won the title. He's got life-changing money. If he wins, like, how many more like amazing life-changing money fights can he have if he continues to win? Like that was big, but like winning the next fight would have been huge. Now he's in the mix of the all-time greats, and like all this shit can happen. And he comes in 16 pounds heavier. What are you doing? What is your camp doing? It's just, I don't know, man. I almost feel like he checked out in training camp. I was like, well, fuck, man. If I just touch him, I'll knock him out. If I lose, whatever, I'll get a rematch. I'll make some more money. I don't know, man. It sucks, but that's why we have the fights. Nanjmin says to Floodland, BJJ, question mark. I like BJJ and no gi. I love quintet. Quintet's fun. Floodland says the Nanj. Interesting, thanks. Nanj says, I want quintet to be more famous in U.S. I think that would be cool, too. I mean, it's a fun little thing. I wouldn't mind being invited. I'd go and grapple a little bit. Water Polo says, I used to buy bigger shirts, pants, and shoes because I was always thinking that I will grow into them. LOL. That was the mentality that I had because I bought my clothes since I was 10 or so. I mean, that makes sense. I can understand that. Oh, I'm just going to grow into it. Yeah. One of my problems is like fluctuating size. Like right now I'm running a little big. I'm like 213, 210, 213 right now. It's about 10. It's at least 10 to 15 pounds heavier than normal. That I normally like to operate in. Carry a little extra Christmas beef. But like things are tight at this weight. So if I buy clothes that are set for this weight, I can't wear them if I drop the weight down. So like I'll have like skinny clothes where I'm close to making weight at 170. So I'll have like my lean, in shape Slayer size, and then I've got this fat, morbidly obese guy you see here in front of you. Oh man, I had I have one pair of skinny jeans. I've got some slim fit ones, but like I got one pair of actual like for real skinny jeans, and there's no way I'd get them buckled today. That wouldn't happen. I would need a 72-hour fast just to get them up over my my thighs at this point. But fuck, man. Oh, Ritz crackers. Let's talk about Ritz crackers being the devil. They are the devil. Buttery, salty goodness. You'll just shove a whole sleeve in your face. It goes right to your ass and thighs and belly, right away. It's like I wonder how many sleeves of Ritz crackers, delicious Ritz crackers, does it take to become diabetic? Probably not that. I don't know, man. I'm probably not that far away. Probably not that far away. Water Polo says that entire concept stayed with me into my mid-20s. I can see how that would be a difficult thing to undo. When you've been doing something one way for so long, it's very difficult to not do it. Like I get freaked out, like breakdown level freak out because I haven't worked out like 4 times in a day. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like it's weird. It's weird. My days are weird. Trying to figure out life outside of fighting people for money is different. It's a different thing. Sean Tobin says, I must have body dysmorphia because I buy clothes that fit, then clothes that are a little big. The larger sized items are comfortable and great for layering when hiking. That's good. Yeah, layering is always good. When you're in a colder climate like this, California, fucking in December, cold. It's not supposed to be. Baywatch told me there would be bikinis and people running in slow motion. This shit didn't happen. It's fucking cold here. And you go to NorCal beaches and people wearing fucking jeans and sweats and hoodies and shit. Fuck you, David Hasselhoff. Fucking Hasselhoff. You got me. Oh, sorry. Whatever. I don't have to dig my car out. That's good. Oh. But yeah, man. Just getting something that fits, man. Lift weights, guys. Lift weights. Get your body fat under control, and get yourself around 15%. That's pretty fucking good. Most guys are nowhere near that. They have nowhere near the ability to pick up anything heavy. They're soft. Just put in a little effort, guys, and you're going to be miles ahead of these people. Just a little bit of effort. Just put in a little bit of effort. You're going to get there. And wear clothes that fit. Wear fitted t-shirts. Get some jeans that fit right. Go a long way. Because, like, fuck, man, you're how many pairs of jeans do you really need? And how long do those last you? Like, blue jeans are blue jeans. Like, you get a good pair of fitting jeans today, they're going to last you 10 years if you take care of them. So, don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. Floodland says, Deshaun, the torn jean thing was the diluted version of punk style for the masses. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to rebel, but not too much. I'm going to fuck society, but just a little bit. I think that was what that was about. Floodland said, yeah, the crooked mohawk. Yeah, crooked mohawk. Water Polo says, I am raging in the unknown. That's a scary quote. What do you want, John? Do you want to fall into some kind of routine, or do you want to keep this lifestyle that you have right now? Well, I mean, everything's a routine. If we don't have routines, we shift into anxiety and a lot of issues. So, I mean, I don't want, some form of routine. You can have all kinds of different routines, because the fight routine was a routine, train your ass off every day, put up some social media content about your training, maybe push an affiliate sales thing here and there, and then you'd get a fight once a year, a couple times a year. So it's still pretty regular. It's still routine, but it's a shifting routine. And there's no payoffs in any of the switches that I've made so far. Yet to see a stream of revenue coming in. I have little trickles here and there of, $10 there, $30 here, but nothing to feed my kids with yet. We'll get there. So it takes time to develop things and figure shit out, but we'll get there. TJ says, John, should I purposely get choked out in jiu-jitsu so that I can get it out of the way? I haven't been put to sleep. I usually wait a long time before tapping. No, you don't need to make yourself go out. I don't think there's a reason to, especially in practice. It's practice. Like, you fight until you can't, and then go ahead and let yourself get out. I never went out on purpose until I never got choked out on purpose. I never got choked out until the fight, the Berkman fight. I got choked out unconscious. It's the only time I've ever been unconscious, other than I almost went out and practiced drilling a triangle escape once, and then maybe a couple times in training. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you need to make yourself go unconscious. Not really. I don't think you're missing out on anything by that. Roland Rocker says, you're a welterweight. What do you think of Colby versus Usman, and who wins? I think Colby's probably going to win. but I would crush both of them. They don't have my stand-up or my wrestling or my cardio. They're knockoff versions. Jason Burmis said, I miss Jinko jeans. I have skinny legs. Jinko jeans. I never got on the Jinko jeans train. The cross-color Jinko jeans, wearing shit backwards. That was the thing, man. People wore shit backwards. Inside out, it's wiggity, wiggity, whack. So, yeah. Never got into that. Thank goodness. Never got into that. That was something I dodged a bullet on that one. I had friends that had the Jinko and the cross colors and that stuff, but I just wasn't feeling it. Cool Hand Luke says, who's a better wrestler, Colby or Usman? I think Colby is actually a better wrestler. I think. Vlada says to Water Polo, MMA loves the fat guys just as much. Roy, DC, Beast, at least Derek Lewis took some steps and hired nutritionist chef for his last fight. Nutrition is part of being fighter, yet so many bulk. Yeah, yeah, it's a different animal. I don't know. Is it because of the pro wrestling fan base that they like the big fat guy in MMA? It's kind of the jokey kind of support. I don't know. Well, I think it's just the regular guys. Guys like to see somebody who doesn't look like the fighter kicking everybody's ass. I think that's makes you feel powerful, maybe, I guess, if you're a chubster. It's like, see, I could kick ass. Look at that guy. He kicked ass. He's chubby. Cool. And Luke says to Jason Burmess, I enjoyed your 24 and 24 yesterday. Cool. Phil, it sucks. What sucks? Water Polo says, I can relate to different sizes during the different seasons. I was around 165 pounds during the swim season, and then I would go up to 200 pounds during the polo season. Now I just sit at 203. Don't sit for too long. You get super fat. Oh, and the thing is, like, I still have the indentations and stuff for my abs, whatever. So, like, I'm still, like, in amazing shape compared to most average people. But I feel like a big fat turd. Like, when I sit down, I have to take a breath and get winded walking upstairs and shit. It doesn't feel good. I don't know how people live their lives like that all the time. Like, I get second thoughts and feel bad about it. Jason Burma says, thanks, although a blast doing it. I was exhausted at the end. How long were your videos? Did you just do different topics? Picked a bunch of different topics to go over? Oh, I've got another convection oven video up. You guys can check that out if you guys haven't. And I'll get my technique video going today from for Patreon. Stay posted. Phil Baroni says, what do you think of BKB, bare knuckle boxing? I mean, I'm never going to have a problem with guys making money. If you guys want to go out and make money, fighting, great. I'm more concerned that it's done in a way that's not exploitative and takes advantage of the fighters, which I don't think that's what's happening with the bare knuckle stuff right now, right? If they don't adhere to the Ali Act, I think all combat sports should be protected, and if they're not, that's an issue, and I don't like that. But I mean, as long as guys want to fight, I don't care. Like guys fight, let them Let them go in, beat somebody up, get beat up. I don't care. It's your life. Floodland says, I kind of avoid mirrors in general. I try to dress decently these days, but not great like when I was younger. It doesn't really take a lot. Like some well-fitted clothes. Like this is a $14 t-shirt. Like it's okay. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough to show that I tried, I care. Floodland says, were you in the thick of your marriage in the crooked mohawk period or newly single? No, I was in the thick of the marriage. Still trying to get everything to work. Not even sure that something was wrong. So I got a defective wife. She wouldn't fucking work. She wouldn't even do the shit she did as a girlfriend. She's like checked out. She's like, boom, I'm out. I'm done. I got what I wanted. I'm out of here. All right. Cool Hand Luke says, torn jeans are cool if you buy them as new jeans, and the tears happen organically through hard work. Yeah, that's better. That's a better way to deal with it. All right, guys. I got to take a break. So I got to go to the bathroom really bad. I'll be right back. Yo, that was fast. That's terrible. I'm getting bad at this thing, man. Where I have to go to the bathroom mid shows sometimes. How do you deal with that? I need to put in a urinal under the desk, maybe. Jason Burma says no backward stuff and none of the legs where you could fit an entire person. The craziest jeans got were a large patch on the oversized back pockets. If you're going to do it, man, just go all out. Get the huge parachute pants. At Boxer One says I did 24 push-ups in 24 hours. Jason Burmis. Challenge is on. Roland Rocker says, how do you think he would do against Johnny Hendricks post USADA? I think I would do fairly well. I think I would do fairly well against a lot of guys post USADA. That was one of the reasons why I broke down and was like, fuck it, I need to cheat too. For the Pilares fight, was because I had found out about a bunch of other people who I would have never thought were using steroids, and I found out they were. So I was like, what the fuck? And it was legal steroids too. It was the therapeutic exemption stuff. There were guys getting therapeutic exemptions, and I was like, what the fuck? It's like I just took a 70% cut in pay. I'm fighting less. Like, he's basically got kicked out of the Cool Kids Club for speaking up. And these guys who are not as good as me, who cheat, and the commission knows they cheat and allows them to cheat, are making a shitload more money than me. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I punishing myself? Why don't I do what they're doing? That was pretty dumb. I got to where I was at by not doing things the way other people did them. Jason Burmis said, the videos ran from 15 to 35 minutes with you. Graham also did a half hour, but a lot hit the 20-minute mark. That's a lot. That's the next thing. I'm trying to, hopefully this week I'll have maybe this week or this weekend, I'll have a guest. The mystic guest, the psychic. I'll talk to him as people reached out again. Yeah. Boxer One says, John, I don't like Jamaicans and Luke Cage Fitch. What are you talking about? Is there a new season of Luke Cage on yet? That's what, man, like That's another one of these. I don't remember these shows that I watch. Like I'm watching much and less stuff. I'm consuming much less stuff that way. But like I watch a whole season. You power through a season. You binge watch it, and then like a week later, I've already forgotten about it. Like, because I'm not really in a lot of circles where a lot of the people are spending a lot of time watching stuff. So I don't know. I watched the Mind Hunter. That was pretty good. I like that because I like the interviews with the serial killer stuff. But those tapes might just be good just on their own. Just watch the videos of those conversations rather than the fake version. Floodland, what do you think of Rod Stewart's style? Like an old guy constantly peacocking. Why not, man? Why not? I mean, you live once. Why not be your best self? I mean, if you're not comfortable doing something, don't do that. Like, don't force yourself to do things that are uncomfortable. But like, if you're cool with it, do it. Like, why not take it to the next level? Why not be a little bit bigger? Why not shine a little bit brighter? Nothing wrong with that. I think there's a lot of crabs in the bucket mentality with a lot of the stuff out there today, and it's been around for a while, trying to make things less great, make art ugly, make people ugly, make clothes ugly, right? Like trying to kill the aesthetic value of things. I don't know if that's on purpose. Is that part of consumerism? They do that because they can convince you that things aren't beautiful or that ugly things are beautiful, and then you're more likely to buy cheaper products. I don't know. That's a conspiracy theory I just created. What is it exactly that because I get the whole, don't judge a book by its cover, you get to know a person, blah, 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 all that stuff. Like, yeah, okay, just because you have on nice shoes doesn't make who you are. It's because you can spend the money on a certain type of car or whatever, doesn't mean shit, whatever. Yeah, okay, I get it. But like, is that the idea? Is you're supposed to be, I'm so perfect that I don't need to make anything better. I don't have to do anything better. I'm perfect. I'm just great the way I am. I should be happy. Box One says, so hi guys, how about the weather? No. Box One's John didn't wash his hands. Oh, I wash my hands before I touch my dick. Jason Burmess says, quickest piss I've ever witnessed. Yep, it was powerful. I do my Kegels. I was told at the this happened at the comedy club when we were doing our podcast that I had to pee really bad because I was pounding the Moscow mules were in town, and I was drinking those, and I had a very quick pee, and it must be the Kegel work I do. I have complete control of my penis. Vlada says, did you see H. Stern taking time out from strippers writing dildos for 2-hour Hillary interview fellation he put out free? WikiLeaks shows that she plus DNC plus mainstream media robbed Bernie, but she plays victim. Yeah, it's weird. Like what happened to Howard Stern? Like, what did they pay him, or what do they have on him to like bow down and lift up Hillary Clinton? Like, what shitty deal could have been done where he was like, you know what? Hillary's what this country needs. We need Hillary. Why? Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, this guy is going to be all, oh, well, I don't like a president who doesn't speak presidential. It's insanity. And then they turn a blind eye. There's like zero, even to this day, like all the shit with Russia, all the shit with the impeachment. Like there's not anywhere close to as much evidence to that as there is that Hillary Clinton rigged the DNC nomination and stole it from Bernie Sanders. Like that's not even arguable. There's so much evidence. So much evidence that shows that, yet We're not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it. Not even going to bring it up. We're not even going to mention, oh, yeah, yeah, it's almost as bad as when you stole the election from Bernie Sanders, right? Just gross. It's gross. And to like, there's people who like are diehard believers in that nonsense. I don't get it at all. TJ says, I want to be more stylish, but I'm waiting until I lose a lot of weight before buying new clothes. If I bought new clothes now and I lose like 30 pounds, those clothes will be useless. It's true, but I mean, you can go pretty far with, V-neck. Sounds stupid, right? Even this shirt, right? It's a $14 shirt. It looks nice. It's nicer than, if it had Pokemon on it or the Hulk, even though I wear those sometimes, but those are my workout clothes. I might try to dress up the podcast a little bit more, but it's chilly. I don't know. We'll see if I get some Santa sweaters or something. But don't wait for too long. I mean, don't drop a shitload of money. But like if you can upgrade here and there, why not? Your shoes probably aren't going to change much size. You can probably get a pair of shoes or two that aren't trash. Those are always ways to go about it. Water Polo says, I am in full dad bod shape. I can hold my 33-pound daughter in my arms for hours. Dad muscles, bro. Dad muscles work good. But so do muscles. Jason Burma says, Cage got canceled, as did Iron Fist. Yeah, it's like all the good fight stuff. The Punisher got canceled. Cage, Iron Fist. What are they doing? They're going to have some fucking PC garbage put up there? I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to the state of things. If Disney Plus is the way things are going to be, and you have Netflix and Hulu and no shit, like they're clamping down on wrong think, it seems like. I don't know what's going to happen, man. We need alternatives. We need different platforms, different things, different shows. That's what's one of the things you notice is that people on the right, they don't make any like entertainment type stuff. They just don't. It's all left wing stuff, and then they end up propagandizing all of it. Wild. RC Propaganda, what's up, buddy? RC Propaganda says, what's up to Jason Burmis? Roland Rocker says, do you listen to new music? If so, who? Man. I listen to good music. If something comes on that's on, I'll listen to it. But I don't even know, man. I don't know the names of shit because it's playing on my fucking, I don't even know what the thing is called anymore. I don't have Spotify. Like, I'm just finding out what that is about. My Pandora. That's what I get all my music and I do all my shit through Pandora and or YouTube. So I'll listen to follow. If you guys look at some of the people I've subscribed to, if you can do that, like there's a couple techno type DJ things that I listen to. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time listening to new music, I guess. I don't know what I like these days. I'm still trying to fucking survive. It's like I'm so busy trying to keep my head above water and take care of the kids and get shit done that like I don't really have a time where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go sit down and do something that I just enjoy. Like everything I do is geared towards trying to fucking stay alive. It seems like these days. RC Propaganda says, I never liked Stern. I was never a big Stern fan, but I thought, he definitely talked about controversial stuff. I wouldn't think he'd ever be opposed to controversy or the truth, at least. It's a weird turn for him to like rep Hillary Clinton. That's such a strange thing. RC Propaganda says it's money thing. Once you make it that high, they make you do that BS. I think it is kind of like a networking type of thing. You kind of have to do certain things once you get up there. Otherwise, they come for you. Floodland says Howard probably has liberal friends he has to face at parties and in the Hamptons. He can't be pro-Trump and have friends. I mean, that's probably very true, too. He's in circles. That's what happens to most of these people. They run in circles and they never hear anybody outside of their circle. And then some people are so scared to speak out of turn that they won't even say shit or they'll get canceled. It's such a weird... Such pussies. Such absolute cowardice pussies. Pussies. Stop being pussies. Don't be a pussy. Just don't be a pussy, guys. How about that? Make t-shirts for you. Just stop being pussies. Just stop it. Jason Berman says, watch the Stern Hillary interview. Stomach churning for a long-time fan like myself. Did a video on the 2-hour plus propaganda piece. Like, I don't even want to watch it. Like, what garbage are they going to spew? Like, you're just gonna ignore the fact she stole an election from Bernie Sanders, 100%. And then they got President Obama to do illegal shit to spy on Trump, a competitor, and then millions of dollars wasted on the inquiry into fucking Russiagate. And now this impeachment horseshit. Like, when are these people going to have to, like, come and pay for the crimes they've committed? When are they going to be investigated? Ever? It's such a farce. Like, I feel like anybody who, man, is that blindly against Trump is brainwashed and they're just following the script. And then you have people that support Trump and then people who are just fed up with everything. Wake up, people. Booty Liquor. Your teammate Josh Thompson is campaigning for him and Gil to dance a 4-time. Your thoughts? Why not? They can get paid, make another little bit of money. People want to see it. Why not? Put it out there. Put it up on the block, see if people want to buy it or not. I don't have a problem with it. RC Propaganda says, I have Google Music because it's free with my YouTube sub. No ads on YouTube is so much better. That's interesting. But even then, YouTube's like, I wouldn't want to pay into it because there's such a, man, they could cancel the shows you like at any time and defund them or not, you know. I don't like that manipulation. I don't know if I want to spend money and put money into it. But I don't know if that'll even do anything. It seems like nothing else is. Me avoiding things for so long has just left me out of the loop. Vlada says to Jason Burmis, appreciate that you watch these things for us. I can barely sit through excerpts of things like this or pervy prints. You must have PTSD like the Facebook censors that see my nasty stuff all day. Callie Norton, 86, says Donald Trump is a nonce. Perhaps, but he's a better president than Hillary Clinton ever could have been. She was a warmongering monster who destroyed some countries and made it possible for slavery, open market slavery to exist right now today. Thanks, Hillary. RC Propaganda says protecting their dollars. Excuse me. Sean Tobin says a movie like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest could never be made today. It defies the modern attention spans and requires freedom of thought. True. Well, I mean, they'd be made today, but it would go straight to DVD, and it wouldn't get much publication, and then it probably wouldn't get put on Netflix, and then you'd have to find it somewhere for free online. Jason Burma says 10,000 pages of Epstein docs just dropped. Ooh, time to get to work. Dang. If, is anything going to happen from this? That's the thing. Is anything going to happen from this at all? A known pedophile hangs out with a bunch of other people who are probably pedophiles also. It's a bunch of names, locations, people, if nothing happens from this, I don't know, give up. Everybody should just give up. Stop paying taxes. It's all bullshit. It's all farce. It's all lost. Sean Tobin says Howard Stern took dollars to help sell Hillary. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, for him, he probably just looks at it as, hey, these fucking dirtball people are going to do these dirtball things. I might as well make some money. Okay, let's do it. Right? Because if he came after her, they'd probably shut him down somehow, get him off air, come after him. They dig up some other thing in his past, on his taxes maybe. Andrew N. Hate to break it to you guys, but Donald Trump is a nonce. Oh my God, it's such a tough words. So tough. Oh, I can't believe you called him a name. No one's ever called him a name before. He may be a nonce, but he's done better than Obama. He has. He's done better than George W. He has. He's doing way better than Hillary would have done. So you can say whatever negative thing you want to about him. I don't really care. But you can measure him up side by side with these other people. And he's done a better job. That's just something that's happened. We'd be in World War III right now. Things would be much worse. We'd have fucking crazy petrol gas and all kinds of limitations on travel and flight. And no thanks. No thanks. I'll take the nonce over the Nazi. Ooh. Nonce over the Nazi. Yeah, see, Hillary's a Nazi. Feminazi. RC Propaganda says, seems none of these people are ever doing anything that helps actual people in their day-to-day lives. Yep. Sean Tobin says, who watches The Watchmen? Floodland says, are we getting anything for ourselves for the holidays? I'm looking at nylon string acoustic electric guitar. Ooh, that sounds nice. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do anything this year for myself. I'll probably leave it for the kids. Them being happy is all the gift I need. Food on the table will work just fine. RC Propaganda says, I doubt anything happens. Hate to say it, but I mean, the BS goes on and on. It does, doesn't it? When do you just say, fuck it and do something else? It's wild. Floodland says, on the Epstein thing, respect to the Queen of England for revoking some of her weird son's privileges. Yeah, I think they're gonna sacrifice one of the weird ones in order to save everybody else. Because I'm sure the stuff that is coming out on the surface is just tiny scraps, tiny pieces of everything else that's going on underneath. Will we ever find out everything that's going on underneath? Probably not. But, man, you can be sure that there's probably all kinds of crazy shit that we have no clue about going on. Ooh, Brian says, the left-right paradigm is a fallacy. It's Hegelian's dialectic. It is. It's not real. It's a top-bottom structure that's really there. Super rich elite predator class, and then they have their wolves that do the work for them, and then the poor, everybody else. Roland Rocker says George W. is a moderate liberal. His best friend is Ellen DeGeneres, for fuck's sake. Yep. Ellen's good friends with a war criminal who is anti-gay marriage. How about that? How about them apples? How about them apples, Ellen? How about them apples? That's ridiculous. RC Propaganda says not spending big this year. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Punit says, caught your podcast live in ages. Oh, it's the first time you've been for a while, Punit? Yeah, you've been missing. You've been working, probably at school. It's almost time for finals, right? Punit says, I think Colby outworks Usman and becomes undisputed champion. I think that's very quite possibly something that could happen. Brian says, cause, reaction, solution. Make sure I got all of these. RC Propaganda. Oh, yeah. RC Propaganda says, you don't have any war criminal friends. Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to get a pen pal relationship going on with Kim Jong-un. What's his name? I don't know. See if me and Rodman can go take a trip. Floodland says, Trump is confident hetero male with an attractive wife. That alone triggers many. You are correct. How dare this man say the things wrong, not doing things the way. The way he did them, not the way, and he still was successful. That's must be evil. That's treasonous. The Island Voice says Colby winning is Dana's biggest nightmare. I don't think Dana cares. If he can sell it, he doesn't care. Peace. RC Propaganda says, oh dang, that fight's this weekend. Nice. I have Colby winning just to see the people pissed off. That would be kind of funny. RC Propaganda says, haha, Rodman. Punit says, gonna be done with finals in a few days. Flying to Vegas this weekend for the fights. Awesome. Enjoy. RC Propaganda says, how dare you? How dare I indeed. All right, dudes. I had some fun with y'all. Let's have a rest of the day good rest of the day. All right, let's put on a nice shirt. Let's put on some shoes that aren't shit. Let's go out and talk to some chicks. Right, let's get it done. I'll check you guys later, right? One more time. I used to spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I've ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and you kept me from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle was always dry. But when you poured your heart out, you didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. You're as smooth as is Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Yeah. Alrighty. Check y'all.